The Supreme Court is taking on a very important case this week. It's regarding the internet, more specifically something called Section 230. Now, in Section 230, it basically says that social media platforms, internet providers, and the like are immune from prosecution, even if third parties that post on their platforms post fucked up videos, commit cyberbullying, or terroristic inflammatory bullshit. The platforms are immune. They can't be prosecuted. I always thought that was a little weird. I mean, imagine this. Say there's this retail store. A lot of people coming in, a lot of people coming out. Say it's a real snowy day and some little kids come in with their boots, some snow falls off their boots, and there's a puddle of water there. Well, the day's going on okay, and an elderly lady comes in, slips in the water, falls on her head, and gets seriously injured. Who gets sued? Well, the store gets sued because they should have cleaned up the water. But that's not the case for social media platforms or internet providers. Now, the providers and the platforms are all in a tizzy about this. They're telling us about the horrible things that will happen if they're forced to be responsible for the shit they're purveying. And it may cause some confusion. It may cause some chaos. But think about this. If we could hold them responsible and we could stop cyberbullying and thousands of kids committing suicide because they're being bullied, or we could stop a foreign country from meddling in our election, or we could stop domestic terrorists for spewing inflammatory shit and inciting violence. If those platforms were held responsible, they'd hold a tighter rein. It may restrict us more in the social media platforms and such, but the fact of the matter is, up to this point, we've all been on the honor system. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that aren't very honorable in this fucking country. So you have to take action and somehow protect innocent people from the fucks that will come onto the internet. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this case. It could go either way. But I think it's time that we move out of the old west in the internet and get some restrictions for those people who are fucking criminal or just fucked in the head. We'll see what happens. And either way, we'll see what happens after that.